Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here working on our Halloween costume. We got our beautiful hat and the pretty electric blue. And I've decided we're going to do at least 12, so 6 on each end. And we are going to do a chain with just single crochet all the way up. So these turn out to be quite long, about 104 centimeters, give or take just a tiny bit. And they're all gonna go down to like past her knees. So I've sized it out. That seems to be what's working, and she loves the idea. So now that I've talked to my co-designer, we are good to go. I'm so glad you're here today. Okay, so first things first, we want a little bit of an end. I like doing these because I get 2 ends, and I think I know how I'm going to attach everything. I think I've got most of it worked out. I've also got a set of bangs I gotta do, and then I gotta do a tie and a couple arm bands. So we're just simply chaining. And as you can probably tell, I've put my ring back on, which is nice. It's helping because my wrist right in here is kind of misshapen right now, so I definitely did something bad to it. I thought the swelling would have gone down by now, but I don't think it's going to, is what I'm getting to, and it keeps popping. So I probably did at least fracture it or something. But I'm doing everything it says to do for this kind of injury, fractured or broken, and keeping it still for the most part. When I'm doing any chores, I put on the other brace because it has metal in it. It keeps my wrist from moving. So that's about all I can really do. Besides getting a cast, which, I mean, that's just something I just don't see myself doing. Maybe. You never know. I'll see what I can do. So now I'm kind of nervous about my Facebook page I've opened for All the Crackers in the Box. I've put 2 posts on it, and somebody was asking me how much something was, and I don't know if I did it wrong or if it should have been a business page. I'm gonna have to do a little more research, so I may be changing that link that's on my bio of my Facebook page if you're interested in joining. Of course, you do not have to. I would love to see other people's projects. I'm a big fan of just looking at other people's work because, oh my gosh, there's so many amazing fiber artists out there. Wow, so many beautiful, beautiful items. Okay, we're getting a lot of chaining here. And that's simply because they're going to be pretty long, so I do like this blue. I did have one spot where the yarn tore. I don't know if I did something or if it was just the yarn wearing out. I do remember one of the balls having a weak spot. I think there was a knot in it, and I think the knot untied. It's not the end of the world. This was very, very cheap yarn, $1.50. You know what? It is not the worst yarn I've ever used. It's pretty middle. It's mid-range, I'd say. But because the colors are what I was going for, and like, it's not scratching my fingers. I don't even have lotion on right now. My fingers are just fine. Woke up feeling just terrible and finally got my voice back. A good chunk of the day I've been kind of rasping it up. And right now my nose is not leaking, so I thought this might be a good time to make a nice video and see how everybody's doing and show that I'm still working on this Halloween stuff. I'm going to grab one off of here. No, I'll grab both. I forgot that I attached them to each other. I always do that when I have pieces to go with other pieces. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We are just about halfway lengthwise. And that's why I say give or take, because I'm not wanting them to be the exact same lengths because it's supposed to be hair. So I fully expect it to be a little bit off each piece that's going to be added. But I think 6 on each side should be plenty of hair. I sure hope it works out to being what she wants, because they are kind of chunky ponytails. Things we do for our children, right? There we go. Looking good. See, this is nice and easy on my wrist. I'm holding it in a nice position here and just twisting my hook. I keep trying to show my daughter this. That's why I'm slowing it down a little, and plus I'm just trying to be nice to my wrist because I really want to crochet. I am going absolutely insane because I'm looking at my pile of to-do stuff and I don't want to sew. I want to crochet. I don't want to cross stitch. I want to crochet. I don't even want to do my diamond darts. And I mean, I've got so many Halloween ones I'd like to finish because I like the sparkle to them with their creepy pictures. And I've been wanting to have a whole set of interchangeable ones, but I gotta get a proper frame. Oh my gosh, my words today. So let's go with another 10. Let's go 15. Let's go 15. Sorry, I'm dropping my other projects beside me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, that's roughly about where I want it. Get our center pole going from my little cake. And this is why I like caking up these small ones. It's not flipping around. It's not jumping on the floor. And that makes me very, very happy. And I need to remember that I am doing laundry right now. Because sometimes I have a tendency when I'm not feeling great to forget that I put something in the washer. And I had to do a heavy duty load. So it's an extra long one. I think it's still going. And I'm sure you tuned in to hear about my laundry. Just thinking out loud, that's all. So yeah, I'm going to do a little more research about whether or not I picked the right kind of page. Is there a different type of page? Because I think it's treating me like a business, and it's offering for me to put ads on and to make ads. I'm a little confused. I'm not sure. Because of course I want to tie it in with my original one, that's my personal one. So that way I'm able to just switch back and forth. That's easy enough to do. But I seem to be having some fun with technology the last few days. Everything's working again. So hopefully I didn't bore everybody with my talk of all my electronics just deciding they don't like me. I'm definitely not one of those people that dreams of going into the past. I kind of like technology, I do. Like right now, I can see everything. The lights are so bright and beautiful, and they're not taking really any power, which is fantastic. I like being able to watch what I want to watch, seeing what other people make, getting in contact with people all over the place. I think that is really neat. Taking a nice quiet day yesterday, doing a pantry clean out. I am absolutely wiped. Because, I mean, it was a closet and two giant, like, really deep cupboards. Our cupboards are quite wide. Which is lovely, but it's also not lovely when you have to clean them out and clean them. And I couldn't put it off anymore. We had too much crumbs and things like that. And we've got that time of year where bugs are coming in. So that was my day yesterday. I love it. See, it's not even splitting. I really, really am quite pleased for such an inexpensive yarn. Like, there's not a lot of yardage. I mean, there is 90 meters or so, but that's not so bad for $1.50. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm really not. And hopefully this spot where I'm filming is pretty nice. Yeah, I like the X there too. My child is a graffiti artist whenever she possibly can. I don't know when she did that, but that definitely wasn't there before. I think it's pencil. I should be able to erase it. She just wants to use my desk so bad. And I mean, I don't blame her. When I was a kid, I loved this desk so much. That's why I get to keep it. I wish I had the base for it. But the important part was this piece here, because my great-grandfather made it for my great-grandmother as a wedding gift. So I kind of want to refurbish it. I want to fix it up and use it. And if my children want it, they can have it. If not, that's up to them. I need to find a piece of wood for one corner and some those drawbridge chains, because that's what he had on there before to hold it, but those are long gone, so now I'm going to have to come up with something else. Should be something that I can find that's going to be alright. There's a keyhole up there. I'm pretty sure there was once a key for it, and I don't think any of that mechanism exists anymore, but I really like the way it looks, so. I don't like that they varnished over it, so that definitely is going to have to change. I do want to do something fun, maybe not so much a wood color. I'm thinking maybe a blue similar to this and maybe a black. I think that would be very pretty. With maybe a touch of a lighter gray, like a silvery gray. I think the three colors look really nice together. But, I mean, this is me. I'm always thinking about what colors look good together. Like, always thinking about it. I find myself sometimes just sitting there staring at, like, color combos I've never thought of and just absorbing it in my head and thinking about, like, what I would add to it or take away. And it's gotten me a few weird looks before where people thought I was really staring at them. And I was like, no, I'm just taking in the whole scene. Your outfit, the background, everything around it, and how all the colors interact together. I used to do that a lot as a kid and just like zone into it and just think about it, like take a picture mentally and concentrate on what I would do, recolor it in my own head, draw it out and recolor it. Or keep the colors the same because it struck me. Like sunsets, they really get to me. Sunsets and sunrises. colors was just so beautiful. And just the whole feel of how they mix together is stunning. And I know, like, the Northern Lights is another one. Being that we're all able to see them a little more than we ever did before. And the greens and the pinks are just really mesmerizing. And sometimes I've even seen blues a few times. So that's pretty nice too. I can't go wrong with blue. If you got blue, I'm in. So I will be making a couple other videos, probably in this particular style, all at the same time. Because if I'm going to get sick, hopefully I'm not going to get as sick as everyone else has gotten. And yeah, there's a good chance I might need a couple days to rest my voice, and I just really want to work on some crochet. Sit under a crochet blanket in my crochet bed. My bed's not crochet. But that is an idea. That's so nice. I'm really not going to complain about this yarn. I really think it's actually quite decent. So if you come across this yarn and you're wondering, it is a little bit less than, say, let's grab this one next to me. This is Lionart. Lionart. And see how the cheaper one is a little bit of a looser twist to it. It's got a little bit of misshapen, but it's not really noticeable. The stitch definition, using a 4, has been very clear. Much like this one has clear stitch definition. Another comparison, we'll pull up the hat. Like, my stitches look even, they look the way they should. I'm very happy with that. And that is part of finding out if a yarn is going to work for you or not, is whether or not you can stitch with it. Are you going to tear it? Oh my gosh, this thing just keeps going and going. I still have like a good half of it to go. Well, thank you so much for joining me here today at All the Crackers in the Box while I get ready for Halloween. I'll see you again very soon. Bye!